My beloved one, I have been hiding something from you, my dear. When I look at your life now, let me tell you what I see. From where you are standing, I can see something that you cannot. I see your name inscribed beside the victory already recorded in the scrolls of heaven. I envision you standing in a triumphant position that is beyond your current comprehension. Breathing in freedom that your lungs have forgotten how to handle, holding blessings that your present mind cannot understand. I can see the precise time when my power will surge into you. My power will permeate every aspect of your life, and my hand will act on your behalf in ways that will make it clear to you and everyone else watching that I am walking beside you. You've spent too much time attempting to battle with your own strength. Your ability to overcome has been gauged by the strength of your will, the depth of your resolve, and the level of effort you put out. You've been examining your own hands and questioning if they have the strength to destroy the barriers that have been erected around your discovery. You've been examining your own feet to see if they still have the strength to see you through this battle for another day. You've been examining your own heart and wondering if it can withstand one more setback, one more attack, one more delay, or one more disappointment. And you get the same conclusion each time you examine yourself and compare yourself to the magnitude of the problem you are confronting. You're not powerful enough. You lack the necessary skills. You can't handle this fight. And you're entirely correct. You can't handle this fight. The adversary you are up against is more powerful than you are. The weight of the mountain you're attempting to move is greater than what your human strength can move. Your willpower cannot dissolve the bondage you're attempting to break. Your optimistic thought cannot cut through the darkness you're attempting to repel. You're not powerful enough. However, I never asked you to have sufficient strength. You were never made to fight these conflicts on your own strength by me. I never meant for you to gauge your ability to prevail based on your level of strength, because you are not the source of the strength that prevails in these conflicts. It's mine. Furthermore, your limits do not limit my strength. Your frailty does not lessen my power. The amount of fight you have left in you does not influence my capacity to win this battle for you. It depends on how much faith you still have in me. Right now, I am giving you the strength to triumph. Not tomorrow. Not until you're better prepared. Not when you've had enough time to rest, pray, fast, or believe. As you read these words, I am giving you extraordinary strength that is entirely related to my decision and has nothing to do with how you are feeling. I've made the decision that you won't fall. I've made up my mind not to lose to you. The enemy will not have the final say in your story, I have decided. I have made the decision that the issue that appears insurmountable to you will submit to my authority. I've made the decision that you will stand on the other side of this conflict and give a testimony that will cause everyone to doubt their religion. And no matter how exhausted you are, how weak you believe yourself to be, how hopeless the situation seems, or how many times you have tried and failed, you cannot reverse what I have chosen. I'm giving you strength, not feelings. As soon as the inspiration wears off, the sense of empowerment won't go away. It is not a fleeting confidence boost that will go the instant you are attacked again. The supernatural substance that I am pouring into your inner being, into the very heart of who you are, and into the foundation of your faith, is the strength that I am giving you. You are being rebuilt from the inside out. It is strengthening the aspects of you that were about to crumble. It is replenishing your capability that the adversary has been attempting to deplete. It is rekindling your resolve, which disappointment has been attempting to undermine. And whether you notice it or not, it is carrying out all of this. Because I don't use pyrotechnics and hoopla to announce my strength. In front of your eyes, it makes an announcement about results, breakthroughs, victories, and the possibility of the impossible. Every conflict you have been engaged in, every hardship you have endured, the enemy has planned every strike you have resisted to make you believe you are fighting alone. He has been saying to you that I have forgotten about you, that I have left you, that I will not save you, and that you will have to figure out how to save yourself. He has been accusing them of denials while pointing to the delays. pointing to the quiet he has been accusing it of abandoning. He has been claiming that the ongoing pressure is proof that he doesn't give a damn about your situation, and his voice has gotten louder as the conflict has gone on, to the point that you've begun to question whether he might be correct. Perhaps you are fighting this battle alone. I might decide not to step in. Perhaps in order to survive, you will need to dive deeper, find strength you lack, and fight harder than you have ever done. However, that is untrue. You're not fighting on your own. You've never fought by yourself. You have had my presence, protection, and power working on your behalf throughout this entire war. Your strength is not the reason you are still standing at this moment. I am the reason behind it. It is not because you are a spiritual superhero who can withstand anything that the enemy has thrown everything at you and still failed to destroy you. The reason for this is that I have been putting you in the way of his entire attack. He hasn't been at odds with you. He is losing the battle he has been having with me. My strength has outperformed his attack every single day that you wake up still breathing, believing, and clinging on to your faith, even if it's only by a thread. He hasn't been at odds with you. He is losing the battle he has been having with me. My strength has outperformed his attack every single day that you wake up still breathing, believing, and clinging on to your faith, even if it's only by a little margin. I am the reason you are still here, not your strength. I can solve the seemingly insurmountable challenges you are facing. What appears to you to be an insurmountable barrier is nothing more than a chance for me to show that no circumstance is too difficult for my wisdom to solve. My might cannot shatter any bondage that is too tight. No foe is too powerful for my power to defeat. You have been looking at these issues and attempting to come up with a solution. How are you going to resolve them? How are you going to overcome them? And the more you look at them, the more they enlarge in your mind until they take up all of your visual space and obscure everything else, even your view of me standing just by you, holding the solution. You have lost sight of the size of the God who was with you because you have been so preoccupied with the problem's magnitude. Additionally, the enemy has been using that skewed viewpoint to crush you under the weight of impossible, paralyze you with fear, and overwhelm you with anxiety. However, I am now changing your viewpoint. I'm taking your gaze away from the issue and returning it to me. I am reminding you of my identity. I am the God who used a single word to create the cosmos. I am the God who opened the seas, tore down walls, closed lions' mouths, and raised the dead from the grave. I am the God who has never been confounded by complexity, terrified by impossibility, vanquished by an adversary, or constrained by a lack. And when I accomplished all of the miracles you have ever read about in my word, I was the same God as I am now. I'm still powerful. My might hasn't diminished. My capacity to do the seemingly impossible has not altered. I can do for you what I did for them. I can do what I did back then. And from my eternal perspective, the issue you are staring at, which appears overwhelming from your human perspective, has already been resolved. You don't think I'll be able to go through it. You are witnessing my triumph in real time. I'm providing solutions where you've only been seeing barriers, even if you can't see every step of the process. I am making a path you were unaware of in every place where the enemy has put up a barrier to stop you from moving forward. In every circumstance where it appears that there is no way through, no way out, and no way forward. I'm creating something that goes against human comprehension and natural reasoning. You've been searching for answers that make sense to you, solutions that you can anticipate, manage, and describe. However, you won't understand the answers I'm proposing unless you see them in action. The patterns you have been anticipating will not be followed by them. They won't originate from the sources you've been observing. They will appear out of nowhere, from sources you did not even consider, and from people you did not anticipate to assist you. There will be instances when you are caught off guard in ways that will leave you feeling incredibly grateful and amazed. The barriers that have been in your path are not arbitrary. The enemy has put them carefully to give you the impression that you are stuck, that you've exhausted all of your possibilities. that the future I promised you is unattainable for you. He has been using these challenges to sow doubt, discourage you, and make you wonder if my promises for your life would actually come to pass. Additionally, these barriers have become more permanent the longer they have been in existence, to the point where you have started to base your expectations on them rather than on my word. Instead of thinking that I am, you have begun to design your life as though these challenges will always exist. You are getting power from me. My strength, my limitless strength, my unwavering strength, my sufficient strength, my more than sufficient strength, my ability to fight, win, overcome, and conquer. Strength that is sufficient for every future you will encounter, not just today. Not only enough strength for this struggle, but for all the others that lie ahead. Strength that is sufficient for every season you will experience, not just this one. Get it right away. Not later, not when you're more prepared, not when things get better. Now, as you read these words, open your hands, your heart, and your spirit, and accept the strength I am giving you, because you will undoubtedly succeed. My power will get you through to the very finish, and your breakthrough is on the horizon. Amen. Tell someone who needs to hear these words today if this message resonated with you. To obtain this blessing, type Amen in the comments section. To ensure that you never miss a message that God has just for you, subscribe to this channel and enable notifications. Never forget that you are adored. You have been selected. You're never alone either. God is on your side, and you are already being carried toward the victory He has planned by His might.